Most people believe that to command a room, you have to be the loudest person in it. They think respect is won by talking over others, bragging about achievements, or constantly asserting dominance. But in advanced behavioral psychology, we know the exact opposite is true. Loud people aren't respected, they are managed. When you constantly talk, explain yourself, and fight for attention, you are actively broadcasting your own deep-seated insecurity. You are showing the room that you desperately need their validation to feel important. True high-status authority is completely silent. There is an invisible psychological weight possessed by certain individuals who can walk into a room and instantly command absolute respect without saying a single word. They don't demand attention, yet everyone naturally gives it to them. Their presence creates an undeniable boundary that tells social predators, manipulators, and bullies, do not test this person. But this level of unshakable presence is not an accident of birth. It is a calculated series of nonverbal, biological behaviors that bypass the conscious mind and speak directly to human primal instincts. Today, you are going to learn how to build that silent gravity. We are breaking down the exact body mechanics, spatial traps, and reaction metrics to turn your physical presence into an unshakable fortress. The absolute first pillar of silent authority is the physics of physical gravity. Insecure people are constantly moving. They shift their weight from foot to foot, nod their heads excessively to show compliance, blink rapidly when nervous, and touch their face or neck to self-soothe. In terms of evolutionary biology, these are called submissive anchors. They signal to the room that your nervous system is in a state of mild panic. High-status individuals command respect through absolute physical economy. They move with deliberate slowness. When they stand, they plant their feet firmly on the ground, keeping their posture completely centered and still. When someone calls their name, they do not jerk their head around fast like a startled prey animal. They turn their neck and shoulders slowly, making deliberate eye contact. This stillness is incredibly heavy. It signals to everyone watching that you are entirely comfortable in your own space, completely unbothered by the chaos of the room, and that you possess absolute control over your own nervous system. You aren't reacting to the environment is reacting to your stillness. The second pillar is the rule of spatial dominance. Low-status individuals try to make themselves as small as possible to avoid conflict. They tuck their elbows in tightly, look down at their shoes, and fold their bodies inward. To command silent respect, you must be perfectly comfortable claiming physical space. Keep your shoulders rolled back, your chest open, and your chin parallel to the floor. When you sit in a chair, sit all the way back, resting your arms naturally on the armrests. This open, expansive posture indicates to the subconscious minds of others that you do not fear danger or judgment from your surroundings. The third, and perhaps most intimidating pillar, is the unblinking eye contact delay. Most people look away immediately when they make eye contact with a stranger or an authority figure because the sudden social connection causes an uncomfortable spike in anxiety. A powerful mind weaponizes eye contact by holding it for exactly 1 second longer than the other person expects. When someone looks at you, do not look down or away immediately. Maintain soft, unblinking, neutral contact for 2 full seconds before calmly shifting your gaze. This tiny delay completely flips the status dynamic, signaling that you are not intimidated by scrutiny. Finally, the fourth pillar is zero-reaction adaptation. When a loud noise occurs, when an insult is thrown, or when someone tries to create sudden drama, watch how the crowd reacts. Everyone will panic, gasp, or look around for guidance. The person who commands respect is the one who remains entirely unbothered. They absorb the external chaos without changing their facial expression. This emotional vacuum makes weak people incredibly nervous because they realize they cannot touch you, they cannot trigger you, and they cannot influence your internal state. True respect is never demanded. It is naturally attracted by the strength of your internal boundaries. It is the realization that your body language is a silent broadcast telling the world exactly how to treat you. The next time you walk into a high-stakes meeting, a social event, or an uncomfortable confrontation, do not stress about what to say. Put your hands in your pockets, stand tall, freeze your micro-movements, master your stillness, and let your silence do the heavy lifting for you. You hold the fortress now. If you want to keep building your psychological armor and mastering the hidden laws of human behavior, protect your mind by hitting that subscribe button right now. Stay aware, stay safe,